my YouTube channel and welcome to a very mole-like video where I just feel like I look awful today. So sorry, I've been hit by hay fever bad the last few days along with a lot of other people, and I literally couldn't start that video without doing this. But I'll talk more about this in a minute. I'll stop boring you with hay fever. You don't care about my hay fever, it's not interesting. You're watching this because you want to see what I got at Home Bargains. So it feels like forever since I've done a video like this. So I went to Home Bargains B&M this morning because I needed cleaning products, and I ended up getting loads of bits, having a bit of a haul, I suppose. And it's been a long time since I've done that because obviously we've been in lockdown and it's just not really been feasible or doable to be able to just sort of go to the shop. It was a real mission to go to the shop a couple of weeks ago, whereas now it's becoming a lot more doable. Obviously you do the precautions, you wear a mask, you stay 2 meters away, but it now is possible. Another thing I had to be really careful of doing today, really mindful, is not to touch things, because I'm so used to, I'm sure you all are, walking around the shops and like picking things up and touching them as you browse. So I was trying to get out of the habit of like touching items, but I did well today. I didn't touch anything that I didn't buy. Basically the queue was huge to get into B&M. I'm talking around the car park, and then the queue for Home Bargains was like just a few people, and I don't really know why, because I genuinely feel like they're the same shop. They're the same shop, like they sell the same things. So I don't know why the queue for B&M was so much longer. I can only think it's because we've got a garden centre, that maybe that's why. So I went to Home Bargains, was hoping the queue for B&M would be gone by the time I got out, and it was not. So this is Home Bargains, but Home Bargains, B&M, tomato. So I may as well start by talking about these since I've been banging on about them anyway. I got some hay fever relief. Home Bargains was basically clear out of hay fever relief, but I managed to get my hands on a nasal spray. People have been telling me don't do more than 4 sprays in a nostril each day. Oh god, I've done 4 already today. Okay, right, no more today, Ellie. Yeah, anyway, I got the last nasal spray, and I also got some Benadryl. I usually buy just like own brand 99p allergy stuff, and I was like, nah, I'm getting the most expensive one they've got. So this was the most expensive, and it better work. So I've not been very organised. There's not really much order to this haul. I'm just gonna go through the bag and like talk as I go. I got some new exfoliating gloves. I noticed I exfoliate, like deep exfoliate, once a week before I reapply fake tan, and I was exfoliating last night and noticed these like granules were coming off my exfoliation gloves. Like I've literally worn them down and now they're just breaking on me, which is a sign that they've been well used, I suppose. So I thought I'll treat myself to some new exfoliation gloves, and they had these with bamboo charcoal. No idea what bamboo charcoal is, but it sucked me in. I bought them. Okay, you ready for this? I was actually so chuffed when I saw this. And who is it? I saw someone on Instagram the other day saying, why is it that all wax burners are like tacky looking? It's really hard to find a nice looking one. Home Bargains, I've got some marble wax burners, and it was literally, I can't find the receipt, but I think it was like £2. Look at it, what a beauty. So that, I'm even going to keep it there for the video so you can just admire it. That is going to be set up this afternoon. I also got some more micellar water because I am nearly out of micellar water. Not a very interesting story, but micellar water is a real must-have for my skin routine drawer. It's just really gentle, really good at removing makeup, especially as I've been wearing mascara recently. Who am I? Obviously, as I can't get my lashes done, and I need the micellar water to wash it off. I think that big one there was like £1.50. I got some more toothpaste. I only use one toothpaste. I'll only use Sensodyne Pro Enamel. I have had like notorious enamel issues since giving birth to my son 3 years ago. Like, it really messed with like the strength of my teeth. I've had nothing but problems with my teeth since having Leo, basically. So I use Pronamel to try and keep them as strong as I can. I think that was like £2, I think. Now, this is exciting. I haven't shown these to Leo yet, but Leo is now 3, just over 3, and so I've treated him, and I think I'm going to take them to some Halib Orange, am I saying that right? Omega-3 multivitamins. So in here, it was £2, I think, something like that. There is 30. I mean, it would help if a gal could get into it. Close tightly to open, push down and turn. Jeez. Yeah, there's 30 vitamins in here. So from the age of 3, they are allowed to take them. Oh my God. How'd you get into it? Breaking my nail trying to get into this. Right, gonna need a knife to get into this. But you can see at the bottom, they're just little like chewy sweets. So he'll be thrilled when I tell him that he can have one of these with breakfast every day. Now, this is the actual only reason I went. You know, you go to these shops for one thing, don't you? And then you leave with 100 things. Is I needed washing tablets and I got sucked in by the packaging. These were not the best value. It was like 20 for like £3 or something. But I got completely sucked in by the leopard print packaging. Yeah, not proud of that, but I did get sucked in. How cute is it? And they do smell nice, to be fair. They do smell good. And to go with that, I also needed softener, and I thought I'd mix it up and get a different softener today. So I've gone with the Lenore My Secret Perfume range in the scent Kiss, and it honestly smells unreal. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't know how to describe a smell to you. It just smells really good. That was, I think that was £2.99. Now this really interests me. This is the first thing I saw when I walked in to Home Bargains. It's the Lenore Crease Releaser. Removes creases in fabric. Now this is a problem that I get all the time because I hate ironing. I don't iron. But there are some garments that I wear. Garments? Am I in the Victorian times? Sorry, garments, clothes that I wear that are a bit creasy. Literally the dress I've got on now is a bit creased. And apparently this just says, spray fabric with a sweeping motion until slightly damp from a distance. Spray, pull and smooth, and then you just hang it. And apparently it gets the creases out. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll put this on my story when I use it later and we'll see if it actually works. But very intrigued by this. If this means I never have to iron, then this is my new favourite product. I got some magic erasers. Basically, if you've seen my newest cleaning hacks video, I break off a little bit of magic eraser and leave it in the toilet bowl overnight, and it gets rid of all like that line you can get around the toilet bowl, like the really hard to remove lime scaly horrible stuff. So that's what I use this for, and it's like 99p for a huge block, and you just need to rip off a little bit really. So got myself some more of those. I got some descaler. I normally get the little descaler pouches that go straight in the kettle, but I actually need to descale the shower head, so I got this one because this can do the kettle and the shower head, and it tells you how much you need for each one. 8 parts water in a bowl for a shower head, and then for the kettle it just says half fill the kettle, bring to boil, and add 1 measure. So it sounds pretty easy to use. I definitely prefer using the little packets for the kettle, but I didn't see the point in buying both if I needed this for the shower anyway. But it's another job for me this afternoon. Lucky me. I got some stain remover powder. I normally get the is it Astonish, and it comes in this massive pink bucket for £2.99. That's normally the one that I get, and it was there, but I actually decided to try this one this time. So this was also £2.99. You don't get as much, but if it's like the rest of the Pink Stuff products, then I'm sold. Pink Stuff is a really, really incredible cleaning brand. They make this famous pink paste that you might have seen me cleaning with in videos before, and a spray as well. And now I'm going to try their stain remover powder. So I always put a scoop of stain remover powder in every single wash that I do. So I go through tubs relatively quickly, but let's see. And this one is especially for colours, so I always make sure, because I use one in every wash, I make sure it's colour safe as well. I got some of my beloved Astonish Anti-Bac Surface Cleaner. I go through this a lot. How do I tell you this without being like TMI? Since Leo has been toilet trained, and I mean like big boy toilet trained, basically since he's been doing stand-up wheeze on the toilet, I basically need to completely cover the entire floor in the toilet with this stuff. If you don't, then like it just basically it stinks. Okay, boys stink. Boys are dirty little creatures and they make the bathroom stink. No better way to put it. So what I do is, this stuff's really, really good. It's nice and foamy, and I cover the floor around the toilet, the whole toilet bowl, down the side of the toilet, literally cover it with it, leave it for about an hour, go in, wipe it all down, and it gets rid of any sort of wee, faint smell, any evidence of any little accidents while he was doing his business. So this is like 89p or something ridiculous, and I rate it. I really, really rate it. I also got some Fabulosa carpet foam because I am addicted to this stuff, and I got the scent Truly Fresh, and I can't remember whether, oh, it's really good. I can't remember whether I've used this one before or not. I've definitely used watermelon last time, and that was really good. This stuff, again, you've probably seen it on my cleaning videos. It's so easy to use. You just spray the foam directly on the carpet and you leave it to dry. You don't have to hoover it, and it makes your carpet smell incredible. So I'm going to be using this when I do my next big clean. I also got Leo a colouring book. They had loads of nice little colouring books for about 80p. But it's downstairs. He's taken it already, so I won't go and take it off him. Last thing in my haul is I got this, not very exciting, but it's a fridge can storage. So okay, really not exciting. We love a can of fizzy pop in this house. Me and Clint, that is, not Leo. And it's just a way to store your cans in the fridge. I can't really make that any more interesting or exciting than it is, I'm afraid. But I'm actually really excited to go downstairs and set it up. Don't care if that's sad. There you go. That is my latest Home Bargains haul. First one I've done in a long, long time. It feels good to be doing it. Obviously, if you're going to these shops, these big shops at the moment, it's so important to still stay responsible, stay safe, wear your mask. Don't touch things unless you're going to buy it. Keep your distance. Just stay alert, as Boris would say. But it feels great to be like slowly sort of seeping back into normality now. I'm going to go find a home for all of my new little bits and pieces. Especially this beauty. I can't point. What's wrong with me? This one. Don't forget to subscribe before you go if you haven't already. I upload 3 times a week about shopping, cleaning, being a mum, a lot of fashion as well, a lot of fashion at the moment. So don't forget to sub before you go, guys, and I will see you lovely, lovely people in my next video.